Hi everyone, and welcome to what should be another exciting matchup between the Little Blues and the Little Flyers. So today for both teams, there's a different goal. For the Little Flyers in this game, goal will definitely be to play a conservative game and to try to keep a lead. They have the +2 differential. They know they've been playing a lot of close games, so they will have to limit the offensive chances on the blue side, because on the blue side, they are a great offensive team. They won 7-0 against the Little Rangers yesterday. So their goal for them today will be to try to get that early goal and start working from there.
And for sure, when you score 7 goals in a game, you think you're just all of a sudden a powerhouse on offense, but you got to remember that momentum doesn't always carry over into the next game, right? You always got to remember to stick to those defensive traits that you practice growing up playing hockey as well. So just because you won 7-0 doesn't mean that you could take this game lightly, right? So we'll see if the Blues have it in the tank to score another 7 goals and shut out the Flyers.
Yeah, and on the Flyers side, let's see if the Blues do get that early goal. How will they react? Because they've shown to be a physical team. Well, not as physical as Boston, but they've shown some great flashes so far. A player to watch too on the Little Flyers will definitely be Godet, who entering into today had 11 goals in 6 games, almost 2 goals per game. So
yeah, we'll see if Godet could keep the streak going as we face off here.
And the game has started. Behind captain Alexander Kayagamba, carrying it in. A pass in front for Fallon. Ray Fallon cutting in front, and an early goal for the Flyers.
Drake Fallon, 10 seconds into the game, 14 seconds into the game, just goes in on the left side and a quick backhand through the legs of the goalie to put his team up 1-0 just like that. What a way to grab some momentum going into this first period.
14 seconds in, and this is not Drake Fallon, though. This is Ray Fallon. I think they're brothers.
Oh, excuse me. Well, Ray Fallon, what a way to start this game off, and hopefully could get another one in the net before this period's over.
And talking about Ray Fallon being aggressive, won the faceoff and was already chasing that puck down. And now the Flyers come back and attack. Noah Martins try to get it in front, but now Flyers going to retrieve and take their time. Pocket defense now. A wrister. That was deflected off a body, but didn't do much. And now fighting for it in the corner. The Blues finally get it out. It's on Ouellet's stick. Ouellet skating back for options, but now a turnover. And in the corner, 2 blue jerseys surrounding a Flyer, and now a puck's in the front of the net. Then a penalty looks like it will be called against.
Yeah, that looks like it's going to be called against the Blues there. Not sure if that was a hook or not, but the Flyers have just been suffocating the Blues right now in their zone. The Blues haven't been able to get really anything going at all a minute into this game. So we'll see what's going to happen right now with the line change. But so far the Flyers are doing a great job at putting the puck in front of the net and getting shots on goal.
Exactly, and one thing they have more than the Blues is they have that that aggressiveness in their game. And now a shot right off of the face-off, and I was talking that they were more aggressive, and when you're facing a team with that much talent on offense like St. Louis, have to find a way to destabilize them early. And now shot right off of the face-off. That was missed, and now the Blues are trying to find a way to dump it out. Puck's intercepted, and now Quinton. A long shot that was coming from Rovenskik's stick. And now it was caught by Levan.
And that was a good goal right there for the Blues. Their first shot on net, so they really just have to keep that going and try to win some faceoffs right now.
We'll see if they're trying to play aggressive, short-ended here. Flyers Trying to organize an attack here. Pass that. Missed. And now Rovenskik has it. Rovenskik tries to cut on the left. Couldn't do it, so he dumps it. In the corner. Now maybe a chance for a pass in front, and he found a way to Balani's stick. And just like that, down a man, the Blues have just tied it.
That was a great 2-on-0 opportunity there off the one-time pass. Luca Balani did a great job of putting the puck right where it needed to be, right by the goalie's pad there. And now it's tied 1-1, like you said, shorthanded. This is exactly what the Blues needed, right? It looked like in the first couple of minutes that they really had nothing going defensively or offensively, and now the game's back at 0-0 basically. Yeah,
back to square one, but Jackson Levan's been solid in yesterday's games, and now he looks like he was surprised on that shot by Balani. Never saw it, and we'll see how he reacts to that one. But it's a 1-1 game, and the Flyers still 48 seconds left on their power play. Flyers trying to get organized. Back to defense, to their captain. A cross-ice feed, and now intercepted, and back the other way. Here's the Blues. A wrister shot by the captain and blocked by the opposing team's captain. Oh, and a solid hit in front of the blue line, and that won't go unnoticed.
Yeah, that's going to be a penalty there. This is a non-contact tournament, so the refs are going to have to do their best. We've seen in past games some big hits being displayed, but we have to remember this is U13, so we got to keep the kids in check here and send them right to the box as soon as they show too much aggression. So great call there by the referee, and now it looks like the Blues are going to be shorthanded again.
Yeah, refs in this tournament have not let much slide when it comes to checking. Pretty much an automatic penalty, and just now a 4-on-4 situation for about 20 seconds. And now a pass from Ray Fallon that reached his brother, but couldn't do much out of it. And now here comes the Blues the other way. Cyrus Baines. Baines tried to look for options, but couldn't find anyone. And now the Blues will fall on the power play. Top unit on the ice, and they're ready to go. And now collision with a teammate in front of the blue line, but Eric Rovenskik still got a shot out of it. Battle for the puck in the corner. Flyers try to get it out, but it's intercepted at the blue line, and the wrister that fell through, and now a pass in front. Ray Fallon almost got on the break. Already has a goal. Now the Flyers will try to make some magic short-ended, but it comes short, and now the Blues will try to reorganize here. Now confusion at the blue line, and gives the Flyers an opportunity to attack short-ended, and what a move. Try to get it back to his back end, but it was lost. It was Fallon again. We know how fast he is. Counter-attack for the Little Blues. Try to get a shot on net. It was dangerous, but nothing too threatening. And now the Blues might finally get a good chance. It's a 3-on-1. A tic-tac-toe that couldn't be completed. In front of the net waiting was Juillet. And now, a almost turnover that could have cost the Blues a goal. And as the Blues are entering the Flyers zone, we're back on 5-on-5. Ryan blue line. Turnover, Blues come back all the way around the red line, all the way in their zone. Can't seem like Blues. They can't enter the zone, and now a great move on center ice by Rovenskik. That resulted in a great shot, but now the Flyers the other way are coming through, and a feed that was for Juillet. Juillet has been having a great tournament so far, but let's see what he can do in this game. Blues are going to counterattack. William Error dumps it along the boards. And now fighting for it near the Blues bench. A horde of players, and the Flyers get out of it with it. But Vincenzo chasing a player in the corner. Vincenzo can be a threat. He's almost a 2-point per game in this tournament. Behind the net. Blues get it out in front. It was a dangerous technique, but it seems like the Blues will be penalized. I'm not sure.
It looks like right now, yeah, I think the Blues will be penalized there. Pretty good run for the Blues there, as we saw them not able to complete that tic-tac-toe pass. Malik Ouellet on the wrong side of that one. You know, he wishes he could have that one back. Would have been a great opportunity to go up 2-1. But now the Blues are actually going to be shorthanded.
And a soft slap shot from the point. Flyers going on the power play with 4:56 in the first period. Flyers are 0-1 tonight on the power play. And they have been scored on too. Shorthanded. And now the Flyers are wrister from the point. A reader in front in the scrum. And Flyers get it back to their blue line. It was a cross-ice feed that was meant for Antipov. And now a breakaway for the Blues. Luca Belani. And what a comeback here by the defenseman. Stop Belani from getting a shot and probably getting his second of the game. Now the Blues stay aggressive. Down a man. But the Flyers try to get them away from the puck and will try to install themselves in the Blues zone again. Looking for options along the board. Behind is Antipov, and a slapper from the point. We know he has a great slap shot, but right here didn't do much.
That was a great shot, but an even better save by Winston Zuaz. Glove side. Goalies these days, they're almost always going to have a good glove. That's what they're trained for. So great save there to keep the game tied with 3 minutes and 50 seconds left in this period.
A shot from the point was tipped, and as we're talking, what a great save by Suaz. The Blues have been successful offensively, but defensively too. The reason of their success also comes because of their goalies, and Suaz doesn't make an exception. Flyers still on the power play. 30 seconds left, but now the Blues tried to get out as they were once again attacking shorthanded, but now the Flyers.
I think that's going to be a slashing penalty on the Flyers, either slashing or hooking, and that's going to go, and it looks like Reed Fallon, he's going to go to the box. The only goal in the game for the Flyers. He's been a pretty explosive player throughout this first period. Every time the puck touches his stick, it looks like he's going to make something happen, but unfortunately doesn't make much happen there as he goes to the box and leaves his team shorthanded.
Exactly, and he has to focus on, just playing hockey. Yesterday he was shaken a lot by opponents due to his small size, but he has to stay focused in the game. He already scored a goal for his team and needs to help them, and this is certainly not helping them, as in 5 seconds the Flyers are going to be shorthanded.
Yeah, exactly. And the Blues have come out firing to end this first period, It seemed like the Flyers knew what they were doing to start this game off, but now it just really seems like an even match going shot for shot. So it's really going to depend on which goalie came to play today.
Exactly. And now the puck in front, and Levan was down for a second and somehow stopped that one, and the Flyers are going to attack short-handed. Well, this looks like it is a trend for teams in this tournament to, not dump the puck when they have a penalty, and they rather attack, and for some reason it works most of the time.
Yeah, for sure, and that's going to be an offside on Rovenskik there, and they're going to reset in the neutral zone. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left, 1:16 left on the power play for the Blues. So if I'm the Blues coach, I really want to see something happen right now. I want to see pucks on net, and hopefully they could end this period off winning.
Yeah, especially communicate, because they have been doing great things, but seems like they can't reach for a teammate in the slot. Flyers have been doing great defensively so far, but they got to keep it up with 2:14 left in the first. Half of the Flyers penalty has passed. It was Fallon for slashing, and now the Blues come the other way. What a great move to get around the defender. A pass in front. It was Baines trying to reach for a teammate, and now back in defense. Here's Rovin's kick with a drive, and he scores! Wow. He riffles it home. It came off Rovenskik's stick, and the Blues strike on the power play. It's 2-1.
Eric Rovenskik knew exactly where he wanted to put that puck. You saw the one-time opportunity missed there by the Blues, but the big defenseman got the puck on his stick, aimed for the top right corner, and that's exactly where he put it. There's nothing that there's nothing that Jackson Levin could have done there. The puck was put exactly where it needed to be, and now the Blues capitalize on that power play to go up 2-1.
Yeah, and what a wrister, and we were talking at the beginning of the game about the fact that if the Flyers get scored on first, they need to find a way to react, and now they had the first goal of the game, but now they're down 2-1, so let's see how they react and if they can come back. And now an empty netter and a great chance in front that was missed. It was Godet, the team leader in goals, and now the other way, here comes a 3-on-1 opportunity, a pass in front and a return, and he was on his wrong side, so couldn't shoot it here, and now puck stuck behind the net, and referee's gonna blow it.
Those are two great chances there by both teams in front of the net. You saw the Flyers fumble that opportunity while Winston Zuaz was out of his crease. He was out of position, and it would have been a great opportunity for the Flyers to put the puck in the net there, but just couldn't get their stick on it. And then you see Jackson Levin getting challenged once more after letting that goal in, able to put a stop to that one and send it back to face-off.
A face-off that was won by Balani. Now Blues control it, but a turnover, and now it's Ray Fallon for a chance at redemption. A pass in front for Vincenzo, and a back-in that, I don't know if he was trying to reach a teammate here, but didn't do much. And now Captain falls at the blue line for the Flyers, and a turnover, a pass in front that was deflected. Luca Balani tried to get it to the net, and it almost got in by being deflected by a Flyer stick, and now the other way. Here comes the Blues once again. A shot and a return and a miss and a slapper on the return, and they score. William Error doesn't miss on that slapper, and it's 3-1 late in the first.
There was way too much mustard on that shot for Jackson Levin to do anything about that one. Just like the shot we saw from his teammate Rovenskik, William Herard, top shelf off a great feed by his teammate to go up 3-1 with 30 seconds left. The Blues right now are just really hot. They're getting everything they want right now. There's too many turnovers on the Flyers side, and the Blues are capitalizing every time.
Now the Blues are showing their true colors. We know they're great offensively, and now it's a 3-1 game. Now a counterattack for the Flyers. It's Godet. Godet couldn't cut it through the fence. And with 20 seconds left, maybe Flyers have a chance for a last shot on goal. Let's see what they can do. Fighting for the puck along the board. Godet has it. Godet, with 6 seconds left, will have to do something. Try to get it to defense. And there was a confusion there, and this is how this first period is going to end. 3-1 Blues after this. And
you see a couple players talking smack at the end of that period. Great period overall for the Blues. Honestly, what's been limiting the Flyers, I think, is just turnovers right now. They've had so much trouble breaking into the Blues zone. It feels like they're almost trying to force it down the middle. And like you mentioned, there hasn't been a lot of dumping and chasing in this game. It just seems like they're just trying to break down the defense every time. But maybe they could benefit from some dump and chase action right now, because the Blues defense has just been really strong ever since that first goal by the Flyers to start the game. And I really think if the Flyers are going to come back in the second period, which they can, they just need to be playing smarter offense, because their turnovers are leading to goals right now.
And not only that, yes, they need to, create some offense, but they need to close the slot. We've seen that slapper at the end of the second, and the wrister also that beat Levan on the second and the third goal. They have to close it, because he's not advancing out of his crease to, face those shots. So you have to limit those high danger chances if you want a chance to win here. Period has started and Flyers already in the blue zone trying to create something, and a shot that came from Drake Fallon's stick, but it was blocked, and now a turnover and the Blues come the other way. Juillet has it. Juillet will try a shot and he scores! A commanding 4-1 lead to start the second period, and it's graciously of Malik Juillet, and it's a 4-1 lead for the Blues.
What a beautiful shot by Malik Juillet. He missed that tic-tac-toe opportunity in the first period. He completely whiffed on it, and he said, you know what, I'm going to put the puck in the net the next time I get a chance, and that's exactly what he did. It seems like the Blues have a concrete game plan right now. Go for the glove side and shoot it as high as you can to beat Jackson Levin, and so far it's been working. That's 4 unanswered goals for the Blues in this game.
Yeah, in this tournament, most 2-on-1s result in shots from the one who has the puck, and now the Flyers strike right back to make it a 2-goal game. And just like that, in 34 seconds, we've had 2 goals.
Yeah,
one for both sides.
And that looks like Gaudette from here. I'll confirm in a second. That was just a beautiful goal. This puck snuck under the pad of Winston Zuaz, and the Flyers were able to just tuck it right into the net there to cut this lead in half.
So the goal is credited to Marco Sigmund here, I believe. Has the Blues straight from the faceoff goal right back to attack. The shot that came from the point, it was blocked by our Flyers defenseman, and now the other way, here comes Fallon, Ray Fallon. We know he's fast. Let's see what he can do. A pass in front, try to reach for Gaudette, but it was out of his reach. Seems like both teams are just exchanging chances. But see who will get the next goal.
Could have been an offside there.
Could have been outside, but the refs let it slide, and now the puck in front, and now confusion and aggressiveness from Luca Bolani that resulted in a hit, but refs decide to let it play, and now the other way, here comes Ray Fallon. Tries to cut to the left, and now back to the middle. Here's our wrister that didn't do much as it deflected off a stick. Now the Blues get it right back at center ice. It is Rovensky. Watch out for him. Hadik will go to his back end, but lost it at last second, but he still has it. Rovensky cuts in front, and it's blocked by our Flyers defense. Man, and now Rovensky once again has it, and he hit a player too while controlling the puck, and now the Flyers will get it out. But the Blues find a way to keep it in, and now Rovensky dumps it in the end of the zone, and the Blues are controlling the game right now. Let's see if they can score off that. No! It results in a 2-on-1, a 3-on-1 for the Flyers. Ray Fallon is leading that one. Fallon passes in front, and a shot deflected. It was Flyers player here that came in from behind, and a chance that could have led to a third goal here.
Yeah, that was a great play by Reed Fallon there. We saw him blazing with speed on the play before that, trying to do it all by himself there. He was looking for his teammate. He had the right idea. Unfortunately, the Flyers unable to put that shot on net.
Now 8:18 to go in the second. It's a 4-2 Blues lead in the early moments of the second period. And now an interception. It comes Vincenzo, who was highly watched by a Blues defender, and he couldn't even shoot it. And now the Flyers get it in front of the net, and again, they couldn't get a shot of it. Flyers got to find a way to put more pucks on the net. Entering the blue line here, comes the Blues. Matthew Maloney was here. His teammate came to help, and now a cross check that went unnoticed in the corner, but the refs are going to let it slide, and now battling for it. Flyers will get out with it, but looks like a delay penalty. As Vincenzo still battling for it in the corner. In the other corner of the ice, here comes Fallon. Passes to Vincenzo behind it. Tries to reach for a teammate in front, and again, the Flyers can't seem to get a shot in the high danger zone, but still they will get a call here as the Blues are going.
Yeah, I think that's going to be maybe a timeout. Or no, it's going to be a penalty on the Blues. The Blues are going to be shorthanded once again, and this is a great opportunity for the Flyers because the Blues have been completely suffocating, and the Flyers these past couple of minutes have been doing a pretty good job at trying to apply pressure.
Ouellet might put his team in trouble here if the Flyers end up scoring, but for now, still a 2-goal lead for the Blues. So let's see how they can handle this one, and now a turnover behind the Flyers net, and Blues controlling it short-handed. Flyers end up getting it out. Great move. In the corner, Ray Fallon tried to get it behind to his defense, but Luca Bolani was in the way, and he gets it out, and some line changes for the Blues. A long pass, and it reached a teammate. It was Sigmund. Sigmund who got the second Flyers goal, but he couldn't get on the breakaway. Battling for it behind the net. Flyers. Again, a long pass. This time intended for Ray Fallon, but he touched it. Still lost it, and now the Blues will dump it out. A minute and 20 in to this penalty, and Flyers haven't done much. Ray Fallon receives it, but he lost it, so he has to come back all the way down in his zone. Ray Fallon skating in front of the left circle. Fallon gets it in front, and no one to get it, and the Blues almost got it out, but now a turnover and a pass for Fallon in front. Didn't hesitate, took the shot. And now the Blues tried to get it out, and it deflected off a stick into the stands.
Great penalty kill so far by the Blues. I mean, the Flyers have been putting on the pressure, but as long as a goal isn't scored here by the Blues, and the Flyers are doing their job, and the Blues are doing their job. And right now, Fallon, like you said, he didn't hesitate there on that shot. Maybe if he took just 1 second to set his feet there, he could have put that one in, but a little trigger happy. So we'll see how he goes from here on out.
And now a wrister from the point. It was Alexander Kayagamba. Nothing too serious, and 2 minutes before we go back to 5-on-5 hockey. And now, right out of the box, and it's going to be a 3-on-1. Malik Ouellet has it. He tried to pass, and maybe should have shot it here, as there was a Flyer defender on the way. And now there's going to be a break for the Flyers. Here he comes. It was Etan Juillet, but he couldn't do much, and now the Flyers find a way to keep it in. It is Noah Martins. Gets it in front. A return. And again, Juillet with a golden opportunity to put it behind Suaz, but he couldn't do it. And now, save from Suaz once again. Flyers are applying some pressure. Noah Martins with the backhand. And the Flyers probably got a couple of shots here. Blues counterattacking with Baines, but 3 Flyers players that were waiting for him, and now Noah Martins with it. Dumps it. As the Flyers look like they're trying to dump and chase strategy to, get some pucks down in the Blues zone. And now a counterattack for the Blues. Pass that was intended for Revensky, but he missed it, and now another teammate got it.
Great save there by Levin, bringing the puck towards his body with the glove there. The Blues are just so good with the puck on their stick, and they're always making things happen, causing turnovers in the Flyers zone. And if they keep doing that, the Flyers aren't really going to have much luck cutting this lead any more than they have already.
Now Vincenzo chasing for it. Vincenzo gets it right back. Chasing that puck in the corner, gets it behind for Godet. Godet tried a shot far away, but maybe should have waited a little bit. But now a turnover, and Vincenzo gets it back in front. A save, and he gets his own return here. Vincenzo in the corner looking for options. Behind for Godet. Got it with a shot. That was blocked once again by Winston Suaz. And now counter-attack with great speed. There was Rylan Bassi, but he was offside.
They're going to call that offside there, and that's a tough call. I think that was Gerard with the puck. No, excuse me. It was Bassi. And right now, you see the goalies on both ends playing very well in this period to end it off. They're a little light on their feet now compared to the start of this one, letting goals in left and right. Right now, we have a really competitive game, and so we'll see how these teams close it out.
And Winston Suaz hasn't had much shots yet. So, and he's given a lot of returns. So Flyers have to get aggressive to get those returns and maybe get those dirty goals in front of the net. And now Ray Fallon digs a couple of players in his own zone and is flying all the way at the end of the blue zone, but here there was some players watching him as usual. And now the counter-attack, it's Noah Martin. Noah Martin's tried to reach for his teammate Fallon in front of the net, but couldn't do it. And now Cyrus Baines, who almost was offside once again. He's got to wait for his teammate, but the other way was Ray Fallon once again. Seems like he's always on the ice. We've seen it a lot tonight. Cyrus Baines once again. Maybe this time we'll try to get a shot on goal. But it resulted in a turnover, and now a long pass for Ray Fallon, who completely missed the puck. That was coming slowly to him. And the Blues will try to reorganize and maybe get a shot on goal. And behind is Bolani. Bolani gets it to a teammate, and in front was a all-alone Quinton Naidoo. A play that resembled the first Blues goal a lot, but this time they couldn't complete it. And now a pass that was missed in front, but he came back to the defenseman. Rovenskik has a goal. He scored the second one with beauty of a wrister, and now the return in front. That was missed by Erard. And in the corner, Blues menacing. Behind the net, Flyers are trying to get it out desperately, and who else but Ray Fallon to get it out once again. Fallon on a 3-on-2. What will he do? Fallon tried to wrist her, but he dumped it in the right corner here. Fallon, first on it once again, gets it to his defenseman. But now they turn it up. It's Bolani. Luca Bolani delays. A pass in front that deflected off a teammate's skate. Great vision here on that pass, but nothing much to show for it. And now, and maybe we'll try to get it back in front. But no, they decide to get it back to the defenseman. Defenseman coming to help on attack. As it marks the end of this second period, we were at the end of it. So the Flyers prevented the Blues from getting a last shot in that second period, and they go back to the locker room down 2 to the Blues.
Yeah, that was a pretty good period there. A lot of shots on net by both teams. I think one of the main things right now for the Flyers is they're just getting out-muscled, really. It just seems like the Blues have a very big team, a lot of bigger kids on the roster. And it's just making it tough for players like Fallon, like Reed Fallon, just to get shots on net. He's super talented with the puck on his stick, but when you're being crowded every single time you touch the puck, it's going to be really tough to make things happen. And just the miscues right now for the Flyers, it seems like they're just half a second off on all their passes when they're in the blue zone. So, yeah, I really want to just see some improvement there, more timed passes, because it just seems like the Blues, when they're making passes in the neutral zone and in the Flyers zone, they just know exactly where their teammates are going to be before they get there.
And in your opinion, what do the Flyers specifically need to do to get those 2 goals and to tie it?
Just put bodies in front of the net, really. Like, the Blues right now are doing a great job at that. The Flyers, like I just mentioned, don't have a lot of size, but it's how they use the size. Like, you see players in the NHL for years now, like Brendan Gallagher, not the biggest guy in the world, but he's gritty, and he tries his best to put the puck in the net no matter how nice it is or not. Like you said, those gritty goals are what the Flyers are going to need to get past the Blues, I think.
So after 2 full periods, Little Flyers have 2 goals, but Little Blues have 4. We're going to be back with you in a couple of minutes.
Doing well so far. I don't want any of these kids, bro. And by the way, I fucked up. You just went with it. It's this is the goalie, not him.
Oh, this is...
He's in Gia. Because I just saw, bro. I saw 3 on his jersey, and I was like, okay, it's a 50-50 chance. So I just went with Winston Zuaz, but it's Easton Gia.
I heard you say so on that.
Yeah. No. It's not on you, bro. It's my fault. Just say him at the next period. That it's Easton Gia. Sorry. Say sorry to Easton Gia's parents. But we made him. Yeah.
There we go.
There we go.
3 stars.
So far, so good, bro. Your English ain't that bad, man. Doing well.
It's okay,
Get better, bro. Bro, if you asked me to do this in French, bro, I wouldn't be able to. No chance.
Oh, in French is much better.
See, I could never, bro. I can speak like 3 sentences, and then after that, I'll be like, okay, let's switch back to English, you know? But
So,
are you in CJEP right now?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Second year? So you're what, like 18, 19?
19. Okay, so who would be the 3 stars so far? Because we need to have
I think for sure, number 16.
number 16.
Bro, Venskick, bro, he's been crazy.
Oh yeah.
Every single time he does something, like he makes shit happen. Hopefully the mic's not on. Hopefully the mic's not on. Is it? Yo. It's good? It's on?
And ladies and gentlemen, we are back for this last period of this game between the Little Flyers and the Little Blues. Well, so far, Little Blues have followed their goal, which was to score a lot, and it's now 4-2 in their favor. Let's see if they can protect that lead heading into the third. They're fighting for it along the board. Vincenzo tried to pass it for a teammate here, but it ricocheted off his skate, and finally now, and seems like they're playing ping pong with that puck. Nobody wants it, and Flyers finally getting in, but they're offside.
Yeah, not a bad way to start the period right now. Both teams are a little bit antsy coming out of the locker room after that long break. First off, we'd like to apologize to the parents of Izan Gia. We confused the two goalies for the Blues, so that's Izan Gia in nets right now and not Winston Zuaz, just to be clear.
So Easton Gia doing a solid job so far for the Blues, but let's see if he can keep the fortress right now as the Blues are attacking the other way. It's Bolani who puts on the brakes and gets back to his own blue line, which he will receive help from a defenseman. Now on the other side they cut it, and a turnover that will be led by Stepan Antipov. Now he tried to reach a teammate, but couldn't do much on that one. Now here comes Rovenskik once again with a wrister. We know he has that quick release, but Jackson Levin showed him the glove.
Yeah, Rovensky is just so dangerous when he breaks into the zone, and he had William Herard with there with him as well in case he wanted to give him a little one-time opportunity on the 2-0. But Rovensky, so dangerous with the puck on his stick, he just decided to rip it himself.
Now, plays top once again. With 9:33 left in the third, still a lot of hockey to play, but the Flyers will need a goal soon enough. Now the Blues are attacking, and a wrister that came from Willette's stick. Nothing too dangerous compared to what he showed to us earlier. Now the Blues getting back in defense. Now the defenseman's going to try to take a wrister, and it's intercepted by Phelan. Phelan all by himself. What will he do? Ray Fallon comes in and a wrister. Try to block her side. But he shot it wide, and now Phelan back at it behind the net. Tries to complete a wraparound and again missed completely the net. And now a great job from Izan Jaya, Blues goaltender, that defied that shot. And now the Blues in the Flyer zone again, organizing their play at defense. Flyers getting it out, but Blues get it right back. And this time, it is Rovenskik once again. Rovenskik digs through two white jerseys, and now he's behind the net. Rovenskik almost looking bored here. He's doing anything he wants. Puck back to Rovenskik once again. Rovenskik, a shot on net. And the return goes behind the net. And now a Michigan attempt, I think. That came from Ouellette. But he missed it. And now the Blues keep attacking. Here's a wrister, and a great job by Jackson Levin gloving that one. That wasn't an easy shot, and he keeps his team in the game.
Yeah, that was a beautiful save there. We know he's had some trouble with that glove so far throughout the game. Great way to stop the Blues from extending that lead. And talk about the Flyers. They missed a great opportunity there. You know that Fallon is going to wish he had that opportunity back on the breakaway.
Yeah, Fallon missed that chance, and
probably as good as a chance as he would get in this tournament.
And now talking about a chance, here comes Noah Martins with it, but Blues player covering him all over the ice. Puck now behind the net. Flyers try to get it back in front. Came from Vincenzo's stick, and again Vincenzo finally put the puck in front of the net, but no one was here for it. And now a counter-attack. It's Harar. Harar, tried to, I think, put it between his skates, but he lost it. And now the Blues will get the puck back, and no, the Flyers will get it out. And the Blues dump it, and they will proceed to changes. 6:50 left in the third. Still a 4-2 game in favor of the Blues. Haven't seen much chances so far except Ray Fallon's breakaway for the Flyers. And now they're chasing the puck in the right corner. Blues get it out. It was Colton Corbett got it out by the board, and teammates came in to help. But now a turnover, and the Flyers could have got a break. Marco Sigmund tried to get that puck away from him, and now he suffered a big hit, and the Flyers are shaken up. Now the puck's back in front for the Little Blues in the danger zone. A backhand that came from a raw stick that didn't do much. And a long shot here that came from Rovenskik's stick. He's been all over the ice in this game. Some quick feet. And first on the puck looked like it was Rovenskik, but now a turnover. And the Flyers, almost got it in front, and now they will. And a quick wrister from Godet. You can't let him too much space. We know he's dangerous. And now Reeder in front. Puck is loose. And in the scrum, Blues come out winners, and now they come the other way. Here comes Wallet. Wallet, a toe drag, and he stops at a shot in front. Denied by Levan. Now Ray Fallon with a lazy play here that creates a turnover. But Flyers will get it back, it seems. Yes, they will. And now a chance the other way. It's Juillet. And offside was called here.
Just a lot of sloppy play right now from the Little Flyers. If I'm going to be completely honest, they need to put some intention behind these passes that they're making, especially in their own zone. They're making passes where they're putting in half effort there, and you see the Blues just come in and gobble that puck up every single time and get shots on net. When you're playing a big team like this, you really have to make sure that they don't get their stick in the way of that pass, and you got to pass with some intention.
And it seems like there's not really a sense of urgency here. Flyers might need to start thinking about maybe soon pulling the goalie, but now first they got to think about stopping that 2-on-1 the other way. But the Blues, they were trying to reach for a player the other way. It was Belani who had one tonight, the first goal of the game. Now couldn't get the puck on his stick. Now the Flyers get it the other way as there's about 4 minutes left to this third period. The Blues do get it out. Bolani tries to cut it in front with a pass. A beautiful pass for Poirier, and no one to complete it now. Behind the net. And it goes back to the fence for the Blues, and they score! Looks like it was tipped by Arar in front, but the slapper came from Corbett's stick. And this one might just put it away. It's 5-2, Little Blues.
Good for the Blues, good for Corbett right there, putting the puck on net. It doesn't matter who tipped it in. At the end of the day, a point is a point. It could have been Gerard with his second goal of the game. It could have been Corbett with his first. Either way, the Little Blues are up 3 goals with 3 minutes and 43 seconds left in this game. And they're just completely suffocating these Little Flyers who've put in a valiant effort. But right now, the Blues have just simply been the better team ever since that first goal by the Flyers in the first period.
And now with 3:43 left in this third period, Well, little Flyers fans, do you believe in miracles? Because the little Flyers will need 3 goals to get back in this one and maybe hope to win.
That's a goal a minute.
Yeah. And now a return that would have been profitable if there was someone on it, but easy save here from Juillet.
Yeah, Juillet's doing a great job this game, just getting his body in front of the puck, and it's really been giving Flyers a hard time.
Face-off won by the Flyers. Puck was dumped in the corner, but no Flyers player was here for it. Now a great move by the defenseman, a toe drag. He dances through the defense, and it was Nathan Alexander Kayagamba who just couldn't get that one. And now a high stick in front of the net. Dangerous play, and now the Flyers finally menacing, but they don't come out of it with a goal. Alexander Kayagamba all the way back in his zone. And will the Flyers think about pulling their goalie? That's the question. Doesn't look like it. And now Ray Fallon with a couple of digs. Goes through the ice. He's in front, and as he was about to take a wrister, was tripped. And there will be a penalty, and the puck is back in front. A great occasion, and no penalty will be called. Seemed like there was a tripping and a hooking call here, but referees are going to let it slide. And Ray Fallon the other way. It's a 3-on-1 led by Noah Martins here. Noah Martins with a shot just over the net. And the stick just flew through the air, and maybe a little bit of frustration here on the Flyer side, and same on the Blue side, that there was a late hit from Naidu.
I think it's going to be a penalty on both teams right now. Super unnecessary hit there by Rovenskik. Eric Rovenskik's been all over the ice throughout this game, and he got a little frustrated there after that slashing call, or hooking, whatever it was. The stick ended up in the air, so now both players are going to be in the box. It's going to be 5-on-5, so those penalties will cancel out.
So both players, there's double minors, but it won't count. It's 5-on-5 hockey now. A turnover, and the Flyers will get a chance, and probably their best opportunity in the third period. It came from US Tech, and saying their best opportunity is a far stretch when you've had that Ray Fallon breakaway, but he fanned on it. So Flyers now back at it. It's Vincenzo who lost it along the boards. A minute and 30 left to this third period. The Blues directing themselves towards a not so easy win, but they've played their game and it's worked well. And now the other way, Belani has it. Belani, couple of digs, passes in front, and it goes to the defenseman who had a golden opportunity. It was Benjamin Poirier. Could have made it a 6-2 game. And now a shot from the point by Bassi, and glove down.
It looks like 58 seconds left in the game. This one is pretty much over unless the Flyers could really score 3 goals in the next minute here. It's just right now, the story of the game is the Flyers not really able to get bodies on net, not really able to get great shot opportunities. I mean, the goalie for the Blues, Juillet, has been letting up some rebounds. The Flyers just not able to do anything about it and put the puck in the net, and the Blues are.
And talking about the Blues, they're threatening in front of the net. And they won't let go even in the last seconds of this game. It looked like they went the extra goal, and now a defenseman sleeping for the Flyers almost caused a turnover, but that same defenseman the other way for the Flyers trying to direct an attack, and his pass in front of the net missed. And now counterattack for the Blues with 10 seconds left. And a shot that was gloved down by Jackson Levan. Levan, who hasn't had necessarily a difficult game, he's just faced a lot of great shots from the slot.
Yeah, absolutely. A few of those goals there's absolutely nothing you could do about it, especially when most of those goals came from 2-on-1 opportunities.
And that'll do it. The Little Blues keep on winning. A 5-2 win on the Little Flyers.
Great effort here by the Blues. Were they the better team today? Yes. Could the Flyers have tied this game and maybe won? Absolutely. I think there's just some missed opportunities there for the Flyers. They have a bright future in this tournament too, but just congratulations to the Blues here on a great game. They played physical without playing too dirty. They put the puck in the net whenever they got the chance, and their goalies and Gia had a great game as well, so just all around a great effort.
And you've got to ask yourself if the confidence level on that Flyers team is still high after not only that loss to St. Louis, but yesterday when they tied it against the Bruins after coming back 3 times. They tied it with a minute left, and they got scored on then with 30 seconds left to lose it. A heartbreaking loss, and now that loss today to the Blues too. Can they win against top teams? This will be a question that will remain, but for now it's a 5-2 Blues win. So coming up right away, we have a matchup between the Little Kings and the Little Blackhawks. Will be interesting to see if the Little Kings can keep on dominating. Stay tuned.